The secrets of manipulation in relationships. Understanding these hidden tactics is essential for protecting your emotional well-being and preserving the integrity of your love life. If overlooked, the consequences can be damaging, leading to cycles of mistrust and emotional pain. With this knowledge, you can create healthier, more transparent, and fulfilling connections. Talking about another guy to make him jealous. Story: Rebecca and Tom have been in a rocky phase in their relationship. Rebecca has noticed that Tom seems less interested in making plans or spending quality time together. In an attempt to reignite Tom's interest, Rebecca starts mentioning a male co-worker frequently, praising his accomplishments and the fun times they have at work. Even though her relationship with the co-worker is purely platonic, what she might say: "You won't believe the hilarious joke Chris made today. He's just so funny and smart. We all had such a great time at lunch. Oh, and he's planning this big project that sounds so exciting. He knows how to take charge and make things happen." Insight: this tactic involves invoking jealousy by praising another man, aiming to trigger a fear of loss or competition in her partner. While it might momentarily spark the intended jealousy or renewed attention, it can also lead to increased insecurity, trust issues, and resentment in the relationship, withholding affection or approval. Story: John and Maria have been dating for a few months. John notices that whenever he does something Maria disapproves of, she becomes cold and distant, withholding affection until he makes up for it, often without explicitly stating what he did wrong. What she might say: "I just don't feel like being close right now. Maybe if you were more attentive, I'd feel different." Insight: this behavior is manipulated by using affection as a reward or punishment, leaving the partner in a constant state of trying to earn love or approval. Gaslighting. Story: Alex complains to Sarah that he feels ignored in social settings when they're with her friends. Sarah dismisses his feelings, insisting he's imagining things and that he's too sensitive. What she might say: "You're just being paranoid. Everyone loves you. Maybe you need to stop being so sensitive." Insight: gaslighting undermines the partner's reality, making them doubt their perceptions and feelings, which can lead to a loss of self-esteem. Guilt tripping. Story: whenever Michael wants to spend time with his friends, Lisa expresses how neglected she feels, suggesting that a good boyfriend would prioritize her happiness above his social life. What she might say: "If you cared about me, you wouldn't leave me alone this weekend. I guess I'm just not that important to you." Insight: guilt tripping manipulates by making the partner feel responsible for the other's happiness, often leading to resentment and a loss of personal freedom. Playing the victim. Story: Kevin notices that whenever he brings up an issue in his relationship with Emily, she turns the conversation around, portraying herself as the victim of circumstances or Kevin's actions, deflecting responsibility. What she might say: "You're always pointing out what I do wrong. Do you know how hard I try? You make me feel like I can't do anything right." Insight: this tactic shifts the focus and blame, preventing constructive conversation and leaving issues unresolved. Silent treatment. Story: after a disagreement, Sophia refuses to speak to Nathan, ignoring his attempts at communication for days, leaving him anxious and uncertain about where he stands. What she might say: in this case, it's what she doesn't say. Silence is used as a weapon. Insight: the silent treatment is a form of emotional manipulation that punishes without dialogue, fostering a toxic environment for resolution and growth. Bait and switch. Story: Olivia promises Mark that they can go on a vacation he's been wanting if he agrees to visit her family for the holidays. After he agrees, she later finds excuses not to follow through on their vacation. What she might say: "We can definitely plan your dream trip, but let's get through the holidays first." Insight: this manipulative promise creates a false sense of compromise, leading to disappointment and mistrust. Triangulation. Story: when Aaron expresses dissatisfaction with certain behaviors, Christine often brings up opinions of friends or family members who supposedly agree with her, making Aaron feel outnumbered and invalidated. What she might say: "Even my mom noticed how distant you've been. She thinks you're not as committed to our relationship." Insight: triangulation introduces external judgments to manipulate, creating a sense of isolation and questioning one's own judgment.